Morgan, how did you assess the performance tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. Obviously, there's always going to be little mistakes you'd like to clean up. I think the power play still is looking to improve, but ultimately, I thought it's back and forth and good hockey game.
How do you explain the slow start in the first period?
Oh, well, they came out hard. I mean, we were prepared. Obviously, we just got to execute a little bit better. I thought our goalie did a great job of keeping us in. After one, I think it was tied, right? Yeah, so I think we're in a decent spot there. It's not always going to be a perfect start, but again, I thought we did a good job of hanging on and leaving the period with the tie.
What's the biggest issue when it comes to entries on the power play?
I think just execution. I think in the grand scheme of things, when you look at the game and it might not be going your way, I think it all comes down to execution, and then it goes out from there. Whether it's work ethic or preparation or whatever. But I think it just starts with execution. That's all.
Given the way the other two games went, do you take the positive for being able to battle back and coming out of here with a point?
Yeah, I think there's more positives in a game like tonight than there has been the last two. So you take that, and we'll have practice tomorrow, and we'll look to build and try to get our game going in the right direction.
When it comes to some of the little mistakes that are coming, you guys are picking up a new system here, kind of getting used to things under Craig. How much of that is that? Where do you feel like you guys are at in that process?
I think it's going to be a ongoing thing for us. I don't think it's an issue right now. I think as the year goes on, things are going to change. Lines are going to change. Certain systems are going to change. It's just a matter of being able to adapt. That's all.
What do you like about playing with OEL?
It's good. I mean, he's a great player. I've watched him for a long time, and he makes a lot of great plays with his hands and his feet and his brain, and he's got a great skill set and the experience and all that to go along with it.
Great plays. What did that setup by Mitch on your goal look like, and just in general, what do you think of the way he was dishing the puck tonight?
Yeah, obviously just an exceptional player. He was in on all our goals and made a great play to Auston on our third, and obviously to me he just has great vision, and when you play with him long enough, you're able to kind of predict what he's thinking, and he's obviously a great player.
What can the group take away from this game?
I mean, coming back in the last minute there, that's huge. You get a point in this league, every point's huge, and credit to them, they played a hard game tonight, and in overtime, 50-50 game, anyone can get that extra point, and we were just on the wrong side of it tonight.
What did you see as the difference? Why did they come out on top, do you think?
I think we gave up 3 goals in that quick span there, but overall I liked our game. I thought we were moving around well in the offensive zone, and we get some sustained pressure, and we really didn't give them too many other than that little span there. So I think getting a point out of this and coming back late, it's a step in the right direction for our group.
How did you feel in the first period? It seemed like they had a lot of zone time there.
It felt good, just doing my thing and preparing the same way I've been the entire season. So obviously you look down at the other end and you see Swayman, so you're going to have to put together a sharp game.
What did you like? I know 4 going, but what did you like about your game tonight? Because it felt like you really battled in there.
I thought I saw the puck really well again. Obviously being 6'6", that helps, but I'd like to have that third one back. I just took half a second glance to see where their guy was, and he threw it back out front. So it's a quick game, and you have to be ready for anything. But other than that, I thought my reads were good, my pucks were sticking to me, and I thought my puck handling was pretty good as well.
What did you think of the way Auston and Mitch combined there to tie it up late?
Yeah, it's huge. They're obviously a dynamic duo, and they can score at any moment. So, especially for me as a goalie, just knowing that if I can keep it to a 1-goal game, that we have the firepower on this team to go out there and tie things up.
This one tonight.
Just battling back. Obviously, getting that point's big for us, and I thought we were going good there. Obviously weathered the storm early in that first 10 in the first, and then I thought in the second we had some really good shifts. Created some good shifts back to back, and the momentum obviously went on that side for a little bit. And they put in a couple quick ones, and obviously kind of flips the game a bit, and then you're kind of chasing it. But proud of the group, fought back and got that point.
How much of where you guys are at right now is down to learning new systems, learning the way Craig wants you to play?
Well, it's game 9, right? It takes time sometimes. It's not going to click, perfectly right away. I think, you just want to take positive steps in the right direction. I thought tonight was competitively much better game than we had the previous two. But obviously, we're playing games every other day now, and so you want to just continue to put pieces together and continue to dial in systematic things.
What was said in the first intermission there? Seemed to get off to a bit of a slow start at the beginning and turn it around.
Yeah, I mean, you come in here, I think they lost a couple in a row, so you knew they were going to have a good start and a good response, and this is a great building. So I think just weathering that storm with that first 10 minutes was important. Stoli was huge for us tonight. Sometimes that's the way the game goes, and those first 10 minutes, obviously you'd like to be on the right side of the puck and bounces and play in their zone, but they came out really strong, really fast, and we needed to kind of catch up to speed.
On the power play, what's been the biggest issue with the entries?
I think just filling spots, working into space for each other and just supporting the puck. I think we're just a step behind.
On the overtime, are you just kind of waiting for guys to come up? What's your thought process there?
I thought somebody was coming back, and then as I went to pass it, I looked up, and that wasn't the case. So I just tried to get back and make a play, and just an unfortunate bounce.
Obviously, they scored those two quick. I thought our PK did a pretty good job all night. Just gave them up that one back door, which is unfortunate, but I thought we were moving our feet better throughout the second and third, and kept some pressure on, some good looks.
How do you explain the slow start? Seems, you came out the second much different.
Yeah. I thought we started well the other night actually at home, and then kind of got away from it. Tonight, they came with a lot of pressure. They came with a lot of pace. Coming on the forecheck hard, we just weren't able to break out cleanly, and that's something we've talked about that we got to be better at, and got to do a better job on the walls as wingers. As a five-man unit, just got to be a better job supporting each other, talking to each other, getting out cleanly. But I thought we did that in the second and third, and started getting a little more results up ice with it.
What on the power play? What's been the biggest issue when it comes to the entries?
I don't know. I mean, we're just off by a hair every once in a while. Bouncing pucks. We just got to sometimes maybe be a little smarter and just, chip it down low, get a hard rim or something like that, and, just start from there and just try to break pressure off that.
It's going to take time to get used to a new system. How close do you feel like you are to playing the way Craig wants you guys to play?
I think we've shown we have played that way. So, I thought, like I said, in the second and third, we got back to that way. We're doing a better job of just up ice pressure, being as a unit on the ice. Just gotta make sure we, take the positives out of this. Make sure we go to Winnipeg against a really good team and bring our pressure.
How did you see the tying goal play out?
Our tying goal?
Yeah.
Well, just a great entry there. Tone with speed to kick out to John, and an unbelievable pass cross ice from Johnny to me, and saw Tone going backside, tried to hit the seam, lucky enough worked out, and he doesn't miss those often.
Yeah, it was a tight game. We battled back and got the tying goal. So it's a good, hard-fought point. There's things we can do better, and a couple of mistakes in the second period. We just got to clean those up.
What do you make of how Stolarz performed?
He was great. Yeah, he was. They came hard in the first, and I thought though we didn't break. We hung in there and weathered the storm, and he made some good saves too.
They're obviously learning how to play under you and what you want. How close do you think this team is to playing the way that you really want?
Close. I thought we got back to checking a lot better tonight and playing. We're hard around our net and hard in the battles, and offensively, we can do more. Like, we have a lot of offensive zone time in these games, and we got to get better at creating a little bit more. With that time.
What'd you make of the new look D pairs that you rolled out?
Yeah, they were fine for me tonight. I think it's always tough for a left-handed shot to go on the right side, but I didn't think they were bad. I mean, I thought that they were pretty solid.
What can the guys do to create more when they have possession in the zone?
Yeah, just we got to get more shots from the top through. That's one thing, and look to shoot a little quicker. And then, I think that there's times where in the third period, all our forwards were jammed at the net and couldn't get it through. And we need to pop off and create some separation a little bit more in the offensive zone.
Why did you go back to Rielly with that power play unit?
Just to see if something could happen, we had the 5-on-3. I mean, there was 2 empty nets, and we just don't put them in. I mean, but it'll come. I'm confident in this team, and they're going to get it going. They'll get it going. The power play.
Would you make a Byers' first game tonight?
Yeah, he thought he had some big hits. He was pretty physical, killing penalties. Simple player, he was fine.
How much stock do you put into overtime results?
Well, I thought that we controlled it. We had the puck pretty much, and it was a tough play on Auston. We got to support him a little bit better in that play. We just we left him alone there, and it was a mistake, by everybody out there. And but we had some two good looks in overtime. So, it's important. The points are important, right? So, we want to be a good overtime team. We want to be a good 3-on-3 team because they're crucial points.